What's up guys, Jordan here from Show Me Vegas with another walkthrough video for you, this time one of the most iconic hotels in the entire world, Bellagio Las Vegas. Now as usual, I'm going to use the map to help you find your way around the property. Always look for the red pin. We're going to start, as usual, right outside the main entrance. Of course, you enter into one of the most beautiful lobbies in Las Vegas. A Bellagio opened on October 15th, 1998, to an opening ceremony attended by VIPs that was reported to have cost $88 million. We'll come back to the lobby later, but first let's dive right into the casino. That piano music you hear is coming from Petrosian Bar. That's the bar that spans between the lobby and the casino floor, right here on the left as you enter the casino. The Bellagio was conceived by Steve Wynn, as so many of the iconic properties of today's Las Vegas were. Now, he originally intended to name it the Beau Rivage, but he decided instead to save that name and use that for his Biloxi, Mississippi property. In order to make way for the new Bellagio, Steve Wynn purchased the Dunes Hotel and Casino and demolished both it and its golf course. In fact, the famous fountains of Bellagio get their water from the wells that once irrigated the golf course property. Working our way along the eastern side of the casino, the first restaurant you'll find is Jasmine. That's an upscale restaurant featuring Chinese fare. Now, about halfway up the eastern side of the casino floor, you find the Mayfair Supper Club, an absolutely phenomenal restaurant. It's dinner and a show. We had dinner there a couple of years ago, and we made a YouTube video about it. I'll put the link in the description below. Just past that, you'll find Lago. That's an Italian restaurant by Julian Serrano, served mainly in small plate formats with an awesome view of the Bellagio fountains and outdoor seating right on the water. Continuing along, you'll find Le Cirque. That is a fine French restaurant that perennially wins the 5 Diamond Award by AAA. Just after that, and before you get to the shops of Bellagio, you'll find Yellowtail, an upscale Japanese restaurant. Now we're into the northeast corner of the casino floor at the beginning of the shops. This is how you would go to get down to street level, or if you wanted to take the footbridge across to Caesar's Palace. These escalators take you down to lake level, where you'll find Prime Steakhouse and Picasso, which is a French restaurant. Now, of course, the shops at Bellagio include all the brands we can't afford, like Chanel, Louis Vuitton. There's even a Rolex store, which, believe it or not, in 2017 was robbed by 2 men wearing pig masks. Now, we're not going to take you all the way to the end, but right around the corner is the entrance to Spago by Wolfgang Puck, and all the way down at the end on street level is a Starbucks. As we head back to the casino, on the right here you'll see the North Valet. It's important to know where that is because sometimes a cab driver will ask you if you want to be dropped at the main entrance or the North Valet. So now you know where that is. Getting back into the casino, you'll see an empty restaurant that used to be fixed. That restaurant is out of business and has yet to be replaced. Just past that, you'll find Snacks, which is a casual eatery. It's open 24 hours. It's a casual eatery. You can get snacks, pizza, burgers, breakfast sandwiches, and just about anything you want round the clock. In the northwest corner of the casino, you'll find the sports bar. It sits right outside the BetMGM Sportsbook. Here's a look at what the sportsbook looks like inside. As you come back out of the sportsbook, on the right is the poker room, one of the more popular poker rooms left on the Strip. Also in the northwest corner of the casino, you'll find the O Theater. That's Cirque du Soleil O. Believe it or not, it's been performing at Bellagio since the very opening night of the hotel back in 1998. Continuing along the west side of the casino, you find the buffet. One of the few buffets to reopen in Las Vegas post-COVID. We did have brunch there on our trip, and we hope to have a video featuring that experience up on the channel soon. Okay, now we're approaching midway down the western side of the casino. We're approaching the guest elevators, but before we go down that direction, let's go back out to the middle of the casino floor. Bellagio has a great selection of slot machines, both new and old. This area is one of the higher denomination areas in the casino. Now, it's hardly recognizable today, but when the Bellagio was less than 2 years old, it served as the main set for the film Ocean's 11, featuring George Clooney and Brad Pitt. I do regret to inform you, however, that the vault at the Bellagio does not also serve the MGM Grand and the Mirage. Okay, now we're out into the middle of the casino, and right here you're going to see one of our favorite cocktail lounges in town. That's Lily Bar and Lounge. A great place to grab a craft cocktail right in the middle of the Bellagio action. I hold up for just a second to let this casino employee get ahead of me. Bellagio employs nearly 8,000 people. Right in the center of the casino, you'll find the cashier. On the reverse side of that, you'll find the MGM Rewards desk. This is the walkway right down the middle of the Bellagio Casino, which has got to be, on a normal basis, one of the busiest places to walk in all of town, although it wasn't very busy on this weekday morning. On the right, you'll see the Baccarat Bar, or Baccarat, depending on your preference. Just past that, if you go all the way to the western wall of the casino, you'll find Noodles, which is a great casual Asian eatery featuring Japanese, Chinese, Thai, just about any kind of Asian fare you might want. And this is where the bulk of the table games in the casino can be found, right off the main lobby. Table minimums at the Bellagio usually start at $25 and go up from there, depending on the day of the week and the time of day. Alright, as we get back to the main lobby, look up and admire that glass sculpture. It's made of more than 2,000 hand-blown glass flowers. It's called the Fiore di Como, and it was designed by Dale Chihuly. Normally this lobby is so packed you hardly have time to stop and admire it. No trip to the Bellagio would be complete without checking out the Conservatory and Botanical Gardens. The Conservatory is maintained by a team of more than 200 horticulturists, and they change out the displays 5 times annually. This was the Lunar New Year display in 2022. If you want to see this in more detail, there is a 360-degree tour of this on our channel. I'll put the link in the description below. In the corner of the conservatory you'll find Sadelle's, easily the most affordable restaurant on the property and the best place to grab breakfast. We've eaten there a few times and always enjoyed it. And right next door to that is Michael Mina, a seafood restaurant by the chef of the same name. Coming out the back side of the conservatory, you'll find yourself on this walkway that takes you to the back of the property. Still a few more restaurants to be found, as well as the spa tower. Back here you'll find the Bellagio Patisserie, which features the world's largest chocolate fountain. It's always fun to stop in and watch the chocolate fall. Continuing on back, you'll pass a gift shop, and then you come across Harvest by Roy Elamar, one of our favorite restaurants. We've eaten there a couple of times and always been satisfied, and not a bad price point either. I already mentioned the walkway to Vdara, but this is also how you would get to the Aria Express tram, the convention center, and the spa tower elevators. So you can see the pool out the windows here, but this is not how you get to the pool. For that, let's jump back over to the guest elevators in the main tower. Coming from the guest elevators toward the back, you're going to pass several retail shops, and then you'll get to Paleo, a great place for coffee and pastries. Also back this way is Cafe Gelato. Don't be fooled by the name, you can get more than gelato there. They also serve sandwiches and salads. You can see on the map we've found our way back to the pool entrance. Also back here is the Bellagio Gallery of Fine Art, which is home to revolving exhibits now, but it was once actually home to Steve Wynn's personal art collection. Heading back toward the guest elevators, you've seen basically all there is to see at this massive property. I didn't show you a room. I'll show you a little bit of footage of what the rooms look like. We did do a room tour of a Fountain View King here at Bellagio. Here's a little bit of the footage. I'll put the link to the full video in the description below. Anyway, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you found this tour informative. Maybe it helped you plan a trip to the Bellagio. If you did enjoy the video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, give it a thumbs up. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos. Hey, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.